Homeworld Omnibus, Books 1 through 3. Written by T.E. Butcher. Narrated by Declan Tully. Homeworld Omnibus, by T.E. Butcher. Part 1, Chapter 1. 0450 hours, May 19th, 2025. I-15 northbound between Helena and Great Falls, Montana. The truck rolled down the lonely interstate. Now that he'd finally cleared the Rockies, Henry had a straight shot to Hell Creek National Park. More or less. His truck certainly didn't look out of place in central Montana. A 1978 International Harvester Scout, saved from a rusty death at the hands of an Ohio winter. The enormous steering wheel felt good in his hands as he worked his way through his fourth bag of sunflower seeds. Yesterday he'd gotten off the I-90 eastbound towards Helena and stayed at Best Western. After almost 10 hours in his truck, he needed it. His eyes stung a bit, despite having staved off the worst of the jet lag returning from the Philippines. He still felt some of its effects. On the plus side, a rotation to the Philippines helping the local government defend themselves from the New People's Army terrorists had been surprisingly refreshing compared to back-to-back tours in Iraq and Afghanistan. My Tagalog wasn't even as rusty as I thought. As he rolled up on Great Falls, he decided to stop and get coffee and some real food. His well-stocked cooler contained more energy drinks than he could drink in a day, but coffee seemed perfect for the relatively cool summer morning. Besides, as a tourist town, Great Falls probably had a decent coffee spot or two. After finding a locally owned place on his phone, he pulled into the parking lot. Henry took another look into the trunk space, memorizing the layout of his things so that he'd notice if someone had tampered with them. His suitcase lay against the side wall, while he'd pushed his bug-out bag against the rear seat. Under the rear seat, a civilian version of his weapon of choice, an M417, lay in its case, while he kept his Smith & Wesson 9mm in the glove box. He'd brought his bug-out bag in the event that his leave got cancelled, and he had to go straight to the airport. It had happened before. The day his grandfather died, he got the call that they were going into Syria, and he had to leave. He shook his head as he went inside. I have a month and a half worth of leave, and it doesn't look like anything's gonna happen. I need to relax some. There was a stereotype with small towns, which Great Falls technically
Sample complete. Ready to continue?